I first saw Cherry a long time ago in Arrow. I was with my NBS care group, and we have this chat group where we talk about all the pretty girls in church. Yeah, and Cherry featured frequently in the chat group. Yeah, but she was vertically challenging, and so I never thought she would be somebody I ever considered.
Calling my name.
So it was National Day holiday in 2012 National Day holiday.
13, sorry.
2013 National Day holiday. So there was a long weekend. So Gelden and Michelle chose us to go to KL and play, and then Deborah Xia came along with us.
I really didn't want to go initially.
Yeah.
Like, I super didn't want to
He didn't want to go.
Of all the places to go, it was not the most exciting.
Yeah, so he didn't want to go on the trip. We would have lived to regret it very much.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So we all went on a trip together, and then it was. We usually hang out in a group, but I guess during that KL trip we had more time to spend with each other and talk to each other. And there was one night that we spent 4 hours on the couch talking while everyone was asleep.
We were waiting for the toilet initially, but we grew comfortable not showering.
I think it was that night as we were talking on the couch, I just felt like this guy can really make me laugh. And then from there, I think from that point onwards, I started to develop feelings already. Obviously at that point, he was still oblivious and in his own world.
So for me, I always wanted someone who would laugh at my jokes. I'm desperate for some affection. I really need someone who is encouraging. So as we got to know each other, and the more she laughed, the more I liked. Yeah, something like that. So after we came back from a mission trip in Chiang Mai, I brought her on a nice dinner at Privé at Keppel Bay. Yeah.
He gave me a riddle a few days before and told me that if I could solve the riddle, I would know when he would be asking me to be his girlfriend. And it was a really complicated riddle. He always gives me riddles that I cannot solve.
Yeah, so the riddle was something along the lines of, this day has been forged in the stars for since forever. And yeah, so basically it's in between her birthday and my birthday. So her birthday is 6th November and my birthday is 24th November. So I asked her to be my girlfriend on 15th November, right in between. Yeah. So at night I read to her another riddle? Or maybe a letter, and then asked her to be my girlfriend. And she cried.
When he proposed to me, I think the sweetest thing that he did was he took about 1 year plus to do a scrapbook. In the scrapbook, it was filled with pages of the different things that we have done, the adventures that we've been on. In it, he wrote to me about how, the different times where he felt touched by the things that I did, the different times where he felt like he was sure that I would be the one that he would be marrying. And when I was going through the scrapbook with him, I felt like this man really, really treasures me. For him to actually do this scrapbook, because he really, really hates doing scrapbooks, but somehow he still manages to do it for me time and time again. So I was very, very touched by that. I used to be a very safe person. I used to plan everything out properly. But after getting together with him, my life has changed drastically. He's someone that doesn't like to plan and likes to do things spontaneously. If you ask my friends like Xingyu or Kaiwen, they would tell you that I never used to be spontaneous. I never used to be able to do spontaneous things like that. So I would say that my life has changed quite a fair bit after getting together with Maurice.
The one thing that I really remember is the one where I was really, really sick with an allergic reaction one of those times, and I had a lot of rashes, and I had a lot of spots all over my body, and I was just crouched on the sofa myself. She sat beside me, and she lied beside me, and she curled up beside me. I'm like, I won't even curl up beside myself. It was very touching for me because I felt like I might not even do it for someone I really, really love, but I felt very, very touched, and it was at that point, right, where I felt like this is the girl and the woman, right, who I really, really can spend the rest of my life with. Am I squeezing your fats?
Can you do that again and stop squeezing my fat?